Welcome back, everybody, to the Bears Profit Plays YouTube channel. If you enjoyed the content in this video, be sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel below. Let's get into the video. All right, guys, let's get into some NBA player props for Tuesday, December 27th. We're getting right into it. We went 5-2 last night. My bad. Trey and Teats went 5-0 last night. I went 0-2 last night. I sucked, but I was due. I was doing decent there for a while, but we pick each other up here on this channel, and they haul my ass all night long last night. So regardless, still a winning night, 5-2. Let's build off that tonight. Let's start with Mr. 3-0, Trey from last night.
Yeah, I was 3-0 last night. I was pretty happy about it. But let's move on till today. We got some good picks for you guys today. The first one I'm going to do is I'm going to run it back with them. I'm going to go James Harden over 30.5 assists. If you guys watch this channel, I've thrown this bet out 2 out of the last 3 days, and it's gone 2-0, and let's make it 3-0 today. When playing on 1 day's rest, Harden has hit this number 8 of 12 games this season, 75% hit rate, so I love that. And in his last 5 games in Washington, D.C. against the Wizards, he's averaged 45.2 points and assists. And on the road this season, Harden has hit this average too, averaging 31.4 points and assists on the road. So I love this play for James Harden. We're going to keep on hammering it until the book starts respecting him because he's a walking 20-10 guy. And then my next play, and you guys got to hang with me on this play. You guys do know I am a Lakers fan. Franz Wagner is going up against the Lakers. I swear to God, this is a true story. Woke up in cold sweats this morning, didn't know what was happening. The only thing I could remember about my dream was Franz Wagner hitting a game-winning 3 against my Lakers. I don't know what was happening, but this has turned into a dream game prop. So I'm going over 25.5 points, rebounds, and assists. The trends also back it up. Wagner is averaging 29.1 PRAs at home this season. On 1 day's rest, Wagner is averaging 27.2 PRAs this season. So both of those averages are well above this number. I think it's disrespectful. Lakers defense is bad. I hope the dream does not come true because I am a Lakers fan and I want us to win tonight. But I cannot go against what I see. So I'm going Franz Wagner over 25.5 PRAs. And then my last play for tonight, you guys might not like this, but, you know, the trends are there, so I'm going to take it. Ja Morant under 42.5 PRAs. Without Devin Booker in this game, I could easily see this being another Suns blowout. I can see a scenario where Ja plays less than 28 minutes in this game, and it's going to be hard for him to reach 43 PRAs. In Ja Morant's last 5 games versus the Suns, he's only averaged 31.4 PRAs. And if you're nervous about Ja blowing up at home in this game, Ja's home average is below this number at 42.1 PRAs. So those are my 3 plays. I love them all. Ja Morant under 42.5 PRAs, Franz Wagner over 25.5 PRAs, and James Harden over 30.5 points and assists. Let's go 3-0 again today, guys.
Yeah, I like all those plays, especially the dream game. You can't disregard a dream game, so I like that you took that for tonight. Like I said, 0-2 for me last night. Nick Claxton had 20-ish fantasy points and needed 27.5. And Clarkson struggled all night, but gave me life late just to kill me again. So thanks, Jordan Clarkson. Moving on to tonight, I have 3 props. Yes, 3 props. I never do 3 props, but when you're not shooting great, shooters keep checking. So I'm going to start with a shooter for tonight. That's going to be Jason Tatum over 29.5 points versus Houston. There's no denying that Tatum has found his shot again over his last 5 games. He's averaging 37 points per game on 23.6 shot attempts. He's shooting in his last 5 games 51.7% from the field. He's going to get a great matchup against Houston tonight, whose defense gives up 116 points per game on the season and allowing teams to shoot 48% from the field. So I'm going to take Jason Tatum over 29.5 points to stay hot. The only way this doesn't hit if Celtics blow out Houston. So I'm going to take Jason Tatum over 29.5 points for tonight. My second prop will be Kentavious Caldwell-Pope over 10.5 points. Pope is a 3-point specialist for Denver. In his last 5 games, he's averaging 14 points per game. He's shooting about 10 times per game, making half of his shots. He's going to have a great matchup, just like Tatum, against the Kings tonight, who are 24th in scoring defense this season. They are also one of the worst teams in the NBA at defending the 3-point shot. They're allowing teams to shoot 37% from behind the arc. So I like Pope to knock down a couple of threes in this game and get the rest from his fast break opportunities and hustle plays. So give me Pope over 10.5 points against the Kings. My last prop's going to be Luka Doncic. It's not one that we usually take. It's not going to be points, not assists or rebounds, but it's going to be turnovers against the Knicks. So Luka over 3.5 turnovers. I don't think anyone can argue that Luka is averaging the most time with the ball in his hands in the NBA. If you don't believe me, go watch a Mavericks game. Depending on how teams guard him, it's a double team every time into an open three for a teammate, or he just barbecue chickens his man straight up without a double team. What I'm getting at here is if you play with the ball in your hands for the majority of the game, you're going to have turnovers. The Knicks on the road are forcing teams to turn the ball over 14.4% per possession. So every seventh possession on an average, they force a turnover. There's about 100 possessions in an NBA game. So if you set a line for tonight, the Mavs should have about 15 turnovers as a team. And I like Luka to have at least 4 of those 15. So give me Luka over his turnovers. And sorry for deep diving on that one, but I'm searching for wins here. So my 3 plays are going to be Tatum over points, Pope over points, and Luka over turnovers for tonight. Let's go to Teats, Mr. 2-0.
Dude, I like that deep dive though. Like that, I will end up writing that later tonight.
Nice.
Yeah, I went 2-0. If you guys can't hear, I'm a little sick. I'm having to try to hold some coughs in, but let's get into it. I ended up going to bed a little early last night before LaMelo hit, but LaMelo did hit. Kyrie Irving hit, so let's kind of keep it rolling. I'm going to kind of compliment Trey's James Harden with who else is going to be scoring off of his passes other than Joel Embiid, 31.5 points. Embiid in his last 5 games is averaging 32. When he's away, he's averaging 29.5, so he kind of flirts with that line. And against Washington Wizards, the last 5 games he's played against them, he's had 27, 32, 36, 23, and 38 from the most recent to the latest game. So it's kind of like an ebb and flow. He is an automatic machine. He loves competition. He loves to have like this pressure on him. And with him scoring 27 the last time they played, I think with Porzingis back, it's going to be a very competitive game. I think Embiid's going to look to take over as soon as possible and get to the free throw line and get up some points real early. My next play is going to be Paolo Banchero over 20.5 points. Paolo, as a rookie, this is his first attempt at playing against LeBron James, playing the Lakers, and seeing kind of like what that setup is. And just like any rookie going up against one of the greatest, like AI against Michael Jordan, I would like to see Paolo Banchero come out and really try to put some moves on LeBron and show him that, you know, LeBron, you've been in the league for so long, 20-some years. It's going to be my turn pretty soon. 20.5 points. He's averaging 22 last 5 and averaging 22 at home. And the Lakers defensively has been kind of in the bottom half of the league. So I'd like to see him get 21, 22, if not more, if he wants to ball out against King James. But overall, I think 20.5 is going to be very easily doable. My last play is going to be a PRA, and it's going to be back to the Philly Wizards game, and it's not from Porzingis, it's not from Beal, it's going to be Kyle Kuzma over 31.5 PRAs. Kuzma's honestly been doing really well this year. He's been on fire. He's been shooting at a very high clip in most situations. The last 5 games, he's been averaging 24, 8, and 3, and in 15 games at home, he's averaging 22, 8, and 4. Points wise, he might take, a slight step back because Porzingis is back healthy and will probably want to be putting up some shots. But Kuzma said it, in that offense, everything is so fluid. There's no pressure. You play your game. And I think that he's going to continue to take that confidence in. And with rebounds and assists added, I think 31.5 is incredibly doable.
Yeah, I like those, Teats. So that's going to be 9 plays for you guys tonight. Let's build off that 5-2 record from last night tonight. But before we leave, we're going to do the parlay lock for tonight's games. Obviously, we didn't hit this last night because I took the night off from winning. But I'm going to start it off with Luka over 3.5 turnovers tonight for my lock. Teats?
I'm going to take Embiid over 31.5 points. I think that he wants to show up early and show that he is the best big man in the league.
Trey?
Yeah, for me, I'm going to be running with the dream game. I'm going to go Franz Wagner over 25.5 points. I do think that is the right play. I wouldn't hate if you guys want to throw the James Harden over points and assists in there over the Franz Wagner, but I'm going to ride the dream game at Franz Wagner over 25.5 PRAs.
I like it. Embiid, Franz, and Luka over turnovers for our locks for tonight. But that'll do it for our NBA props for Tuesday, December 27th. If you guys enjoyed the content, please be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel below. We'll see you guys next video, and thanks for watching. Just want to let everyone know that while we do give out free picks, plays, and predictions on our YouTube channel, we also have a website for you to check out. On our website, bearsprofitplays.com, you can subscribe to the website absolutely free with an email and gain access to our written articles about upcoming sporting events. If you're really looking to make some cash, we have an option to become a member of our website. If you become a member, you will gain access to our Locks of the Week, which are written articles that go in depth as to why we are picking that particular outcome. As of now, our member plays have been red hot, hitting over 60% of our plays. If you don't want to become a member, it's no sweat. We are here to try and make you guys some money. That's our main goal. So come on over to bearsprofitplays.com and subscribe for free. Check us out, follow our free picks, and see for yourself that our member plays are a great investment for you. Thanks for watching.